Everybody, it's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you a Men of Earth series. This series is for June 2021 for the sign of Taurus. So this is for King Taurus. This is for the Taurus men, all right, in the 8th house community. And those who are wanting to join, who just checking out the video for the first time, welcome. Hopefully you will join the community. For those who repeatedly come back to support the channel, thank you so much for all that you do. This is for you. If you need a personal reading, my information is in the box below. This is going to be a general reading for the Taurus masculine, the Taurus male energy. So take what does resonate, leave the rest. Some may resonate, none may resonate, all may resonate. Just take what does, leave the rest. Check out the other placements in your chart as well if this doesn't resonate so much. And check out the other styles of readings that are on the channel, okay? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. So, this first column here represents what's going on within you, King Taurus. Personal issues, personal things that are on your mind, okay? Your spiritual growth, spiritual, religious growth. What's just going on with you? The middle column here represents your money, career, and finance. And the last column over here represents your love life, your social life, your family life. So let's see what's going on within you. So we have the house energy here. And then we have the misfortune card that came out in reverse. Okay. So with the misfortune energy in reverse here and the house energy, it could be that there's some issues going on within the home. There could be family issues going on here. There could have actually been a fire. All right. But let's see. The challenge here in the situation is the rune called Jera. Jera. It's rune number 12. And we have that clarified with high honors. All right. High honors. I'm sorry. Jera. It talks about a yearly cycle. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So trying to turn things in your favor basically is this Jera energy. And high honors is being celebrated. Is what I'm getting here. So trying to turn the situation in your favor so that you're celebrated, that you're respected. Okay, so it could be something going on within the family here where there's some type of misfortune that went on, and the challenge is you want to be looked at, you want to be respected, is what I feel. So maybe you're angry. That's what that misfortune. Maybe you want to let bygones be bygones with the misfortune in reverse here. But the actions that you would need to take based on what the universe is saying to resolve the issue is the first house energy, to focus on self, to focus on how people look at you. I'm sorry, not how. Let me just say it like this, to focus on self. And then we have that clarified with the Ace of Cup energy. So let's get some clarity on that and see what we need to get in, what's involved. Let me get the cards together. 1 second. Okay. So let's clarify this misfortune in reverse and the house energy here. Hold on, I dropped some cards. Oh, can't have that falling. Sorry. We need to have that up. There we go. All right, front and center. It still look like it's blurry. That's good enough. All right. Misfortune in reverse for King Taurus. What does he need to know about this? We have that clarified with the 7 of Pentacles. So it looks like it's gonna take some time for you to there was some type of disaster that occurred, okay? But with the 7 of Pentacles, this is your energy, Taurus energy. It looks like it's going to take you some time to build. Maybe there was a disaster in reference to the house. There could have actually been a fire, okay? With the misfortune energy in reverse, and it may be taking you some time to get things back together to repair the house. It may cost you some money, may take you some time to do so. If this is not about something physically happening at the house or on the property itself, this could just represent what's going on within the household. There could have been some disastrous situation that went on, and you're trying to repair that now, so you could be working on that. Okay, the challenge here is that you want to be acknowledged and respected for the work and the effort that you've been putting in, or what you've been trying to do. Maybe you avoided a disaster because based on some work you were doing or something that you saw. There could have been something that was going on here, and maybe you could do the work, and you won't charge this person as much. But the challenge here is you being, treated appropriately and paid appropriately with the ace of diamonds here. Being paid appropriately for what you did. Okay, for the work that you've done. Maybe you did some work on a house. Okay, the house may have been destroyed in a fire, or part of it might have been damaged in a fire. You did some work on it. The challenge is you being paid for it. Okay, is what I'm getting here. So the universe is saying, you have to look out for yourself. We have the Ace of Cups energy here, clarified with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there's definitely a cycle here. And things are not in your favor at this time because you're not getting the respect that you deserve. You're not getting the connection that you wanted. You want to be respected for, because the Ace of Diamonds talks about the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And so this could have been about a birthday. You guys just had your, we just left the Taurus season. We've been, a week and a half into Gemini season. So for some of you, the challenge, maybe you didn't get to celebrate your birthday. Maybe your family. Normally, maybe what happens is you celebrate with your family, and maybe because of some things that went down, you weren't able to. Maybe you wanted to get this house by your birthday. That could be it too, or be in this house by your birthday, and you weren't able to. But the universe is saying that you should just worry about yourself, take care of yourself. This represents the physical body. Look at your own outlook, your self-image, your philosophy, your consciousness, your opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, entry point, as we can see there in the picture. So, yeah, and then it says welcome at the bottom there. So this is about you, what's going on within you. So the universe wants you to focus on what's going on with you and focus on self-love. I feel like maybe you're worried about, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, you're connected in a cycle here where you're not being appreciated for who you are. And for whatever reason, these people are not going to appreciate you. You're going to keep fighting for them to appreciate you. It could be family members. It could be a husband or a wife, or someone that you live with, maybe roommates, other family members. But I feel like you're not being appreciated no matter what you do for these people. You're waiting for your just due. You're waiting to be appreciated and respected for what you bring to the table, and you're not getting that, is what I'm feeling here. And I feel like this is a vicious cycle that's been going on, and the universe is indicating that here, and also indicating that you should focus on self-love and what's best for you. I know Uranus is in your first house, okay, which is putting you in a position where you're changing the way that you feel on the inside. And as a result, people could be seeing you differently, okay, or they could be refusing to change the way that they see you. And this is all like psychological, especially if it's around family members or friends or people who've known you for a very long time. You're going through some changes, and as a result, things don't look the same, feel the same. The same dots that used to connect don't connect anymore. And so as a result, you're acting out as a result of it, not necessarily acting out negatively, but your behavior may be changing. And so people are not responding to that well because they're so used to you doing this. And so now because you're going through an ascension, you're like, okay, I'm not into that anymore. You don't have to verbalize it, but mentally you've processed that. You've shitted it out, whatever it was that you were doing. You digested it, shitted it out. No, I'm not doing that anymore. Now this is what I'm doing. And so in your actions, your mannerism, your behavior is showing a reflection of a change within you that other people maybe didn't see coming or weren't aware or could care less about. As a result, you're in confrontational positions with people, family members, friends, lovers, in reference to, being respected. Like, you want your fucking respect from your family, your lovers, and your friends. This is what this Ace of Pentacles will represent, or this Ace of Diamonds, rather, which is translation for the Ace of Pentacles. This is what it represents, right? And 2 plus 5 is the number 7 here. This is being recognized for what you bring to the table and what you do. Okay. And this is yearly. Okay. Here we're talking. So this could be for your birthday. So you, maybe nobody did anything for you for your birthday, which is real shitty if that's the case, especially if these are people who call themselves, your family or your friends. I feel like for some of you, they didn't even call you. They didn't shout you out. They didn't holler at you on your birthday. And that was some bullshit. Right. Now, I don't know what you did to make them not, but if you didn't do anything and you're just going through some changes and people have got a problem with that and they, want to act funny to you because of that, that's some foul, you know what I'm saying. Moving on to your career, money, and finance. We have the movie theater here, clarified with the death energy. Now, the challenge in this situation is the rune called Ingwaz, Ingwaz. Ingwaz represents fertility, birth. It represents the father force, masculinity, procreation, right? Fertility rites, new beginnings. And we have that clarified with murky thoughts. All right, we'll have to find out what that is. We'll clarify. But what the universe wants you to do is embody the energy of the 10th house, which talks about your reputation, also your morals and values, your goals in life. We have that clarified with the 6 of Cups. All right, well, let's get some clarity. See what's going on with this. This is in reference to career, money, and finance. What's this death energy for the King Taurus? What's the death energy? You have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Let's get more clarity here before we talk. So what's the murky thoughts? We have that clarified with the 5 of Cups. And the outcome here, your reputation, the 6 of Cups clarified with the 10 of Swords. All right. Some of you are depressed, is what I'm feeling here. Some of you, you're trying to get out of that depression, whatever depression you're in reference to your work. You're in a depression here. With the movie theater and the death energy and the 5 of Swords reverse. We know death is about transformation. It's about a change, something that is never going to, something that's, it's a permanent change, as in things don't go back to the way they were. You could be watching something here, realizing that it's over. Okay, and with the 5 of Swords here, with it being over, there's no more tit for tat, back and forth type of scenario or situation going on here. The challenge in this situation is that you're trying to get over the depression behind the situation. I'm trying to figure out, does some of you work at a theater, or some of you, maybe you have video set, maybe you sold videos. Maybe you, do something online where people watch you. Why do I get a sense that somebody trying to downplay somebody on social media? I get that here, but I don't understand what that has to do with your career, money, and finance. Unless you are doing something online and people are trying to there's defamation of character here online, based on what you do, your work, or I don't know if you're feeling this way about somebody. You're trying to defame someone, trying to defame someone's reputation because maybe you're depressed. with the Five of Cups energy here. Because this card talks about being creative. I feel like for some of you, what is going on here? You're watching something. A movie, watching somebody. There's a death energy. But this is career, money, and finance. Some of you must work in a theater. You work in the movies, or you work in the movie industry. Okay, you could work in the movie industry. You don't have to be in a movie theater. But you no longer want to do that, or things have changed and you no longer are able to do that. So with the Five of Swords here, you're trying to come out of the energy of being depressed and stressed about this. And so now you're with the 10th house energy here. This is all about what you do for money. So now what you're trying to do is figure out what you need to do in reference to your career. With the Six of Cups energy here. And the 10 of Swords. This has to do with your past. Somebody from the past, or something from the past. You're not able to get over something from the past. With the Six of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Someone betrayed you. It could have been someone who... There's something from the past. I'm really not understanding here. I'm going to move on. I'm going to come back to that. What's going on in your family life, your love life, and social life? We have the Labrador, the dog, clarified with the Doctor card that came out in reverse. Some of you, maybe there's something going on with your dog. You're not able to take your dog to the doctor, or maybe you need to. We have that clarified with the Othala symbol, which is spelled Othala. The rune number is 23. This is all about inheritance, about heritage, legacy, birthright, ancestral home, gentrifications. This is about strengthening family bonds, legacy of past generations, birthright. We have that clarified with thievery. Okay. And then the outcome here, the universe says they want you to tap into your North Node energy. Which is destiny. So you want to follow your destiny with this situation, tapping into your North Node. So find out where your North Node is located and look at what sign it's in. Those are the characteristics you want to inhibit. Look at the house it's in, and that's the area of your life that you want to exhibit those characteristics in. Now, or where, you may have your trials, and the trials that you triumphant from, or that you become triumphant from, will change things for you. So that area of your life where the North Node is where you need to triumph. Then we have the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, so this is all about juggling, trying to determine if you want to put time, energy, and effort into a situation. Okay, so it's going to take you some work, is what I'm getting here. But let's get clarity. The Doctor energy in reverse. Loyalty. The dog to me represents loyalty. But the Doctor in reverse here is you're not getting a pulse with someone. You're not able to tell if someone's loyal or not. Yeah, so it could be family members here, or friends, or lover. You're not able to tell if they're loyal or not. Or maybe you found out that they're not loyal. They could have been stealing from you. I feel it's family members. What's this Doctor energy in reverse, please, for Taurus? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody lying, not telling you something, or purposely keeping you out of the loop of something. Purposely trying to take something from you. Yeah, your inheritance. Something that is supposed to be yours. Somebody may have been trying to steal it from you. Clarified as thievery. We have that clarified with the Six of Clubs. Yeah, I feel like somebody was trying to take something from you that's rightfully yours. They're jealous of you. It could be jealousy about this situation here. What's the Two of Pentacles here for Taurus? We have the Knight of Cups energy. So you're debating on if you want to go on this journey. It could be a journey to connect to somebody. Or if you, you're debating on if you want to share maybe with a family member. It could be the case here, but I feel like you purposely maybe keeping something to yourself because you know how your family is. It could be a financial situation that you've been benefited from. I feel like maybe your ideas and views are changing about your family. Some of you have been doing things for your family. They don't appreciate you. So now you're debating on if you're going to continue to do that. Because I get an energy here of, they call when they need something. But other than that, for some of you, that's what I'm getting here. Some of you, they talk about you behind your back. They lie to you intentionally. And you're debating on if you want to, be kind to this person or people and still show them love, or if not. I feel like you should be focusing on yourself because I feel like these people don't appreciate you. And I feel like that's what you're coming to the conclusion of. These people don't appreciate you. They could be, I feel like for you, it's family you're dealing with. Because if we look at the opposite spectrum of Scorpio, they're dealing with the same thing. And it's interesting because the Hierophant energy didn't come up yet. But let's look back here at your career. Yeah, you're definitely trying to move away from being depressed about your finances here. Maybe you tried to start something, a new business, and it didn't work. That could have been a situation here. Maybe with the movie theater, maybe you wanted to start a movie theater. I'm just trying to figure out how that would correlate into your business, money, and career. But whatever, maybe you had a dream of starting a theater or selling movies. I get that too. But that came to an end. Maybe you were in your head about it. You had a couple thoughts about it with the Five of Swords reverse. You were in your head about it, and so you decided you're no longer doing it. Maybe you saw some type of advertisement when you went to the movies that gave you an idea about something, and it may have changed your perspective on things. Yeah, I'm really not sure what that is. You'll have to tell me what that is in the comments, King Taurus. I'm not sure. But all I do know about it is maybe you were working on building a movie theater. Okay, that could be the case. And maybe they canceled on you. Maybe you work in construction. Okay, and maybe there was a movie theater being built, and for whatever reason, maybe you got fired. I do feel like for some of you, you got fired. You were watched maybe they caught you on camera doing something at the job. Okay, and I feel like you may have gotten fired. It could have been anything that you were doing, but it could have been something that was in violation and you got fired. I feel like here what's going on is you're a bit depressed about that. And it has something to do with your reputation for sure. But they did see you, so maybe you lied about a situation. Okay, because they caught you on camera is what I'm getting here. So if you were ever wondering why you got fired about something and they didn't mention camera, they definitely caught you on camera. And I feel like they may have seen you do it a few times with this Ten of Swords energy. So that could be what's going on with that. That's for those of you who, you're going through a situation here where you may have lost your job. All right, so that's what we got. So let's get you a divine timing, some divine timing cards here. Okay, so we have in a past lifetime. So I feel like with this family situation you have going on, this is a karmic situation going on for you. So it's something that had to do with the past life. And coming out of this cycle is what you're supposed to do so that you can tie up that karmic. Follow your North Node as well. It's very important that you do that, and that will help you to tie up this karmic cycle. We also have next winter, so that could be relevant for some of you. And then we have never going to happen. So there's something that unfortunately is not going to happen. that you may want to happen. I feel like for you to get the respect that you want from these people, it's not going to happen. Especially if these were people who you grew up with. We also have under the deck within the next 30 days. Okay. It's hard to deal with when you have family members that don't respect you. Because what we're doing subconsciously is we're teaching them how to treat us. So if we always, give them the benefit of the doubt, or we don't check them when they do us dirty, or, we allow them to disrespect us and and disregard us, and we just keep coming back because, you're family, I love you, I know you're an asshole to me, but, you're thinking that they have a heart that you have, but they don't. They don't. They were put in your life to teach you a lesson. These could be friends as well. And what you don't realize a lot of times, and what I had to realize, is that you subconsciously teach people how to treat you by, letting them slide because they're family. All right. So what happens is time goes on. You keep being in that same pattern, letting it slide. They call you, you give them something, they need something, but yet they don't respect you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So you're teaching them over time how to do that. So now all of a sudden that you have Uranus in your first house, you're trying to change. You're going through a change. You're going through an ascension. And so you see these people's behavior now and you're like, nah, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So as a result, they're bucking back at you because it's like, oh, you've been this way. All of a sudden now you want to change. See, the thing is they're not going to change for you because they're already wired to treat you this way. They've been programmed. And you know how difficult it is to change yourself. So just imagine how difficult it would be to change people. So you cannot change them. This is why a lot of times when we go through an ascension process or a growth spurt and we realize the people around us have been treating us dirty, the first thing we want to do is stand up for ourselves. Well, they're going to buck right back because you've been letting them do the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're going to get tired of bucking back because they're not going to change. This is how they've been programmed to treat you. So the only thing you can do is leave them the fuck alone. Give them space. They're not going to respect you. You're going to keep fighting for that respect. They're going to keep treating you the way they've been treating you, even though, because they can't see what's going on inside you. They don't know that you're going through a metamorphosis. They don't know that shit. So, it's difficult. Been there, though. That's why I can talk about it. I'm not just, telling you some shit just to be talking out my ass. I'm telling you. I've been there. One more. This is for my King Tauruses who are in a love situation. So we're going to pull cards on that. Okay. So we have go slow, take time to get to know one another. So looks like some of you met somebody, but you want to take time to get to know this person, especially right now because it's Mercury retrograde. Whether you're meeting someone new, whether you're running into someone from the past, it's very important that you don't, lock in emotionally as far as, physically until at least after the retrograde energies. Check out the Mercury retrograde video that I did for Taurus and it'll give you more detail. But just know that the Mercury retrograde energy in totality, including the post shadow period, ends around the 6th of July. So, if you want to date, hang out, talk to people, get to know where their head is at, that's a good thing to do. But after the retrograde energies subside, because Mercury can make us misjudge, right? So after the Mercury retrograde energy subside, then take a look at the relationship again, with a different set of eyes because the energies will be different. And then you can determine if you want to take things to the next level or if this is somebody you want to just be cool with. Some of you want to take a leap of faith, okay? And whatever it is that you're doing. I get here that taking a leap of faith is about following your intuition and you should always do that. And then we have vulnerable. You can be completely vulnerable with this person. So if for some of you, this is about expressing yourself and how you feel and what you're going through. It's very important that you do that because if you're trying to build a friendship with someone, that's key. Letting them know where you're coming from, how you feel and what you're doing. Because I feel like you're debating on if you want to definitely connect with someone. Okay, you're debating that for sure here. So it's just a matter of, do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? But I feel like if you do it, that would be you following your North Node, which is going to put everything in line for your life when you follow your North Node. So wherever your North Node is, this person could have that sign. That's an indicator, too, that you definitely could be dealing with somebody that you should be dealing with. Okay. Definitely somebody from a past life. Okay, in a past lifetime. So that's an indicator too. All right, let's get you some advice here from the Oracle decks. Okay, King Taurus, what does he need to know? What messages out of these cards? Okay, be fair. All right, so be truthful, be honest, be fair. All right, 8 plus 3 is 11, so there's justice here. So justice is in a situation. So whatever happened is what's supposed to happen. This could also represent karma as well. All right, so keep that in mind. What else does King Taurus need to know? Message in a bottle. So you're going to be getting some type of notification, some type of message about something soon. Okay, we have 1 plus 5, which is 15. The number 15 major arcana is the Capricorn energy of the devil. So this could be about money. Okay, this could also be about some type of toxic situation you may need to be aware of. Okay, so just be careful with that energy. 1 plus 5 is 6. So this message in the bottle could have something to do with recovering from something, recovery efforts. We have the soulmate energy that came out. So yeah, I told you, this person is somebody that you met in a past life, someone you knew and had a past life connection with. This person that you're debating on if you want to show your connection to or show your love to, you definitely should. I feel like for some of you, you've been loyal to people who have not been loyal to you, right? And so maybe because we got the 2 of Pentacles, so there could have been this person and another person, and you were loyal to the wrong person, and you may have realized that now. So maybe now you are looking at it like, okay, this person was taking advantage of me. You know, I want to go be with the other person. That could be the case. Well, the sirens are going off, so I'm figuring that that's what's going on for some of you. All right. All right, so we're going to pull from one more deck. Get 2 more cards. One just dropped. What does King Taurus need to know? What does he need to know? Thank you. Okay, so the first card that came out is Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. So you may need to take some time out away from your family, so-called family members that don't respect you, or friends who don't respect you, or, you know, a current lover, a family member, people who are not giving you the respect that you deserve. Take some time out away from them. Isolate yourself and move away from them. If they don't respect you, there's no need for you to continue to be around these people, right? They've already shown you that they're not trying to hear your change. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep bumping your head up against the same wall? Or are you going to move on? The number 9 up at the top here represents the Hermit energy. This is an energy of someone who is seeing things for what they are, someone who's tapping into their energy, their intuition. Okay, this is someone who is very intelligent. They're able to analyze things and see what it is for what it is. And they realize that they may need to disassociate with these people. All right, so it looks like you may need to take some time out. You may not have to go away from them permanently, but you may need your space. You know what I'm saying? To establish, the fact that, look, number 1, I need to be away from you because you're not respecting me and you're pissing me off. Number 2, you don't deserve to be in my presence. So I'm going to end things. I'm going to step off. And if I want to come back around, I will. But right now, I need to clear. All right, so the next card we have is Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Yeah, see, some of you, these cards right here, they're telling a story. You're going to need to let go of some of these connections that these people are disrespectful to you. Or if there's a person that you're choosing between, there's 2 people that you wanted to choose between, it's time for you to let go of the current situation you're in and move on to the other person, because the other person is your destiny. The other person is your destiny. It says it right here, North Node, destiny. With this 2 of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups, this is all about you debating on if you want to approach this person. Yes, that's why your intuition is telling you to separate from these people. Okay, this person was a past life connection with you. We have the soulmate card here. All right, it's time to let go of that bullshit that no longer serves you. All right, number 3 plus 1 is number 4, and move towards something more stable. 4s are about stability. All right, the number 4 major arcana is the Emperor. And he's all about someone who takes control of a situation, who shows leadership ability, who's able to make decisions regardless to what other people think. And he's going to do what he needs to do, what's best for him. He's not worried about what, naysayers and people who really are not respecting him have to say. You need to take a leadership role and disconnect from people who don't see you in a good light. And they show you that in reference to how they treat you. And then we have electric eel spirit. It says bring your ideas to life. You have a lot of ideas, creative ideas, and these people around you are smothering you. You need to go off and be by yourself so that you can zone out on those ideas and bring them to life, because the universe is wanting you to do this. All you got to do is go towards whoever this person is, and everything else is going to be good for you. Because this is you following your intuition, and everything else is going to follow for you. That's how it works. That's how it works. So King Taurus, that's what I got for you for the month of June. I hope you have a beautiful June. I hope you guys had a great birthday. And if you need a personal, my energy, my information is in the box below. Okay, so reach out to me if you need a personal read. If you want to leave a comment on how this resonates, please do. But if you don't want to leave a comment, it's cool. Just click the like button, okay? That way I'll know, okay, this somebody was feeling this, or it resonated in some way for somebody. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I'll see you in the next reading.